Hello everyone, super excited to have you back. Today is all about the Y42 version control code and data magic. So I'm super excited for this session and we'll show you how you can use Y42 to streamline your environment management and at the same time never let bad data ever enter production with this unique technology. So let's jump straight into it. As you remember from our last session, we are in the product space. And this space has a very simple data pipeline set up already. Now, I'm about to manage changes within that pipeline that does not affect anything on the main branch. Please take a look at how I do it. I'm going to create a new branch. I will call it demo new branch today. And when I create a new branch, Y42 automatically creates an isolated data environment for you as well. You have all the data from production instantly available on this new isolated environment. And yeah, as you can imagine, if we were to change code here right now, like deleting this one line, having payment method unequals coupon, let's preview that data first if it works. And yes, it works. Suddenly we get one new row called coupon now here. So if we make a change and I make a push in here, this is completely isolated, right? Like if we go back to main, it will not have that code change in here. And what I'm doing here right now is when I make this code push, I also rebuild the table automatically. And suddenly we see that this table is red now. And let's take a look at the build history. And we see that there's a red job here that says the materialization has been successful, but it seems to be that there's one test that failed, and it says that the payments method accepted value, one row violated that test. And we can drill down deeper to see that it is coupon. One record of coupon actually violated the data test. And because it violated the data test, we do not let that bad data, that one job pass through and enter this isolated data environment. But instead, we fall back to the old version that does not have coupon, because otherwise, anything that's downstream dependent on this one model will take the bad data, the wrong data for, in this case, a further automation inside Google Sheets where, hey, coupon is not allowed, right? And so Y42 stops that from happening in the first place. Any data that does not pass the audit is not allowed to go live, and even though we are just in our isolated environment. Now, let's assume I'm actually trying to merge that change into main, and by doing that, I create a new pull request and merge this one bad code change into main. You can already see the second magic of Y42. There's a CI pipeline that highlights instantly that you're not allowed to do that. And in the previous world, you would need to open up the pull request and wait for the CI/CD pipeline to actually rebuild the my payments table and all of its downstream dependencies, retest it on the staging environment, and then you will see whether it passes, the CI check or not. But with Y42, by version controlling code and data together, the CI check is basically instantly, and it already tells you my payments table, it's unhealthy. You made an unhealthy change. You cannot merge that now from your feature branch into main. This is not allowed. And please click on here, fix it first. Y42 highlights you exactly the position where you have to fix it first before you can actually merge that change into main. Now, you also know that since we version control code and data together, if I just revert the code here using Git, right, you can already imagine what's happening. I'm actually reverting the data with it as well. And so in a second, you will see it becomes green, yes. And we go to the build history. You don't even see that red job anymore because we also version control the time dimension. And so the data that we have continue to be without coupon in here, right? Now, let's actually make a valid change where I'm saying, let's do, and I don't want a payment method, which is a credit card either. So let's do that very simple code change here. There we go. Let me preview that right now. And you will see credit card will no longer be in here. And when I push this change, and I'm actually you will see that it will automatically rebuild the table as well. And when I merge this change now into main, and let's go back to our pull request, it is green right now, going to, the CI check has passed. And when I merge that change into main, you can already imagine what's happening under the hood. We instantly merge the data with it as well. And so let's take a look now, swapping back to main. We're gonna pull the changes that is available. You see the code has changed and the data has changed with it as well. In an instant, you do not have to recompute, recalculate anything. Y42 versions controls your code and data all together in an extremely sophisticated way that helps you cut down your data warehouse costs by at least 30 to 60% and so much waiting time on your CI pipeline. Now with the same technology, we can also stop bad data from entering the source. So let's assume right now we have the raw payments table. And this raw payments table, usually, that's the amount people pay us between 2,600 and 100, right? And let's assume right now there's some bad data entering production. Imagine I'm on the raw payments table and suddenly we see a red job in here. And we drill in and we see that there is an anomaly that we detected. Because the payment is no longer between 700 and 1,600 like we usually know, but now suddenly the payment is 5,000. And so Y42 catches this anomaly and does not let that new data enter production and cascade downstream to other transformation steps or your AI, ML, BI tooling downstream. And instead, Y42 will warn the person who is responsible for the raw payments table. There's going to be an alert saying there's an anomaly we detected, but I will not let that bad data go live right now. And so with Y42, you can be sure that you can streamline your environment management extremely efficiently. We do not let bad data enter your isolated environment and merge it into main. And when it comes down to the raw source data, we do not let bad data enter it as well with our anomaly detection. Thank you.